Steven, thank you so much for the bits for Canada Day. Isn't that right? Do I know what Canada Day's about? Not really. But hey, we get it off, so that's all I care about. It's been good, man. It's been chill. I've been just playing some XCOM there. Did a very tough mission. I'm towards the end now, so exciting. How you doing, man? How's your day been? Oh, how's progress on the plushie? Is that happening? Is that a thing still? For SK? Alright, let me see here. We've got some work to do today, I'll tell you that much. I haven't touched this since last stream. And I don't know what to do to make this look good. It's tough, man, it's tough. I think first things first. We're gonna get rid of the references. Sweet. Awesome. Alright. Gensha and Mater showing up the same time. Gensha, thank you so much for the 3 months, dude. Appreciate it. Happy Canada Day, Exterminator. How you guys doing? Gensha, I cannot believe. Tusk Love is the fucking book is insane. Can't believe you actually got it. I'm so curious as to what it actually is, though. Like, I've heard... I mean, I know what... How could you not get it? Fair enough. Oh, man. Steven, thank you for gifting Exterminator Stub. I appreciate it. That's your 50th in the channel. Thank you, dude. Oh, that would be... Actually, do you know what, Gensha? That would be a good art project, wouldn't it? Something Critical Role related. That could be fun. Any ideas? And it would have to be non-spoilery-ish. Yeah, know what I mean? Exactly what Matt described it is. It's a romance between a traveling half-orc and the daughter of a time merchant looking for adventure. Wow. Okay. They legitimately just made it straight up. What? Okay. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. God. I have to figure this shit out. I don't know what to do with this. Oh yeah. Let me get my references up. Sure do. Okay. Okay. That's an idea. Do I have reference for that? I don't. Alright, let's grab that color then. What would I do for it though? That's like somewhat non-spoilery-ish. Because there's stuff I'd love to do that would just be heavy spoilers, especially for campaign 2. I don't want to just like draw the characters. That's, you know, that's boring, you know. I gotta have them doing something. I could just have it like a chill in a tavern, all the characters, you know, just doing various things. That would be non-spoilery, and I could do a little bit animated, like minimal animation, but like a chill sort of thing scene. That could be fun. Or you could go more actiony, you know. It's whatever. That could be good. All right. However, at present, this is what we're working on. Alright, let's see if I can find her again. Alright, all I really need, I want this color right here. Go with like... That'd be good. Nice. Alright. And then... New. Alright, there we go. Sweet. That's what I was thinking, Encha. But I was thinking... My original thought that came to mind... Oh yeah, there's a hype train? Goddamn. My original thought was them fighting a certain creature. That's all I'll say. You know the one. Like on the ship, fighting a certain creature. Yeah, that gets trickier. Yeah, I mean, I could just do both Genshin. Like, I could do like the C1 like the Kame 1 characters at a tavern, and I could do the Kame 2 characters on a ship. That could be fun. And space them out. I like it. I like it a lot. Do you watch, Steven or Exterminator, do you watch Critical Role at all? Have you watched it at all? Are you Critical Role folk? I've seen a few streams fell asleep to the narration because it's so peaceful. That is fair. There are worse ways to fall asleep than to the delicate voice of Matthew Mercer. Or even fighting other pirates. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Watching the second campaign, really enjoyed it. Haven't continued watching in a while. How far did you get, Steven? Oh, bad. Okay. I think I gotta get rid. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm feeling that. Also, not really feeling this whole thing. Ooh, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. And the best one I saw was when they had Gary. That's a good one. Or the last one, sorry, you saw. Yeah. Okay, so gotcha. Shikasta, yeah. Yeah, that's not too far in. You should pick it up again though, Steven. He's good. Someone who hasn't played Hollow Knight or Knightreign, I may need the pun explained to me. Well, you just solved it. It's Hollow Knight and Knightreign, and you smash the words together, Hollow Knightreign. That's it. I'm just making the... so, have you seen Hollow Knight? Like, I know you've seen Knightreign. Have you seen gameplay of Hollow Knight at all? Are you at all familiar with it, Gensha? Doesn't it work for having the background crocheting? Yeah. No, it is good for that. Only clips. Okay, so you've seen the aesthetic of it at least. So I'm just making the Knightreign characters in the style of Hollow Knight. That's basically what we're doing. There are 8 Hollow Knight characters. This is like a so I'm not putting this in the I'm not putting them in like a scene or anything. I'm just doing a grid of the 8 characters. It's something that is some artists, like at least Pix artists anyway, do that for practice. They basically pick a style and they try to fit characters that are not shown in that style in whatever game it is or media, and they try to put them in it, and it's just like good practice. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with these guys. But I still have a bit to figure out with it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that. Let me do... So really he's got like these vertical things going on. I didn't know if it was Knightreign characters or Hollow Knight characters. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no. These are this is the Knightreign characters. But like, yeah, I mean, we'll see how this turns out. It's quite a tricky thing to do when you're dealing with Pixart, especially like at the best of times. If you weren't doing this Pixart and you were like doing it with no limitations, you could maybe more easy translate it. So I don't know if I'd expect anyone to understand like what these characters are without an explanation, but that's okay. I mean, like, I don't think you would at the best of times. You know what I mean? I don't really like that either. We're gonna redo this again. But yeah, Hollow Knight is one of my all-time favorite games. If you haven't played it, I mean, it's not for everyone. Of course, not every game is, but yeah, if you have an interest at all in side-scrolling indie games, but that are, I mean, it's pretty widely considered the best indie game ever made. Now, Clair Obscur takes that spot, but it's too hollow for them. Get out! Get out! Banned. But yeah, it holds a very special place in my heart because it was made by two. Like you just learned that I'm making a game, Gensha, or have been for a long time, and the inspiration to start that was Hollow Knight in the first place. Hollow Knight and Ori were inspirations, but I just get inspired and Stardew Valley. Like, whenever I see someone has such like great success and makes such a great game, and they're doing it by themselves or with just one other person, it's like, holy shit, that's fucking cool as hell. So yeah. The game means a lot to me. For sure. What if we do... Ugh, ugly as sin. Okay, we might have to just... Let's try that, maybe. Here's me, Jinro often knows the characters in Pixar form or sprites, and even ones I know sometimes have trouble recognizing right away. Yeah. So, I mean, this, I just am considering this just practice for myself. Character drawing practice, if nothing else. But it's a fun challenge for sure. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible. Gross. Alright, we're not going to stress too much over that for now. We'll get... that going. And these, I'm kind of doing purposely neutral poses as well. Oh, I don't know. That's just what people do for these, I guess. I'm gonna redo. This is just terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna redo these now. They suck. That highlights one issue. There we go. What's up, chicken? How's it going, dude? Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? Question is, like, do I shade this or not? Like, because Hollow Knight characters don't really have shading, but I've seen stylistic drawings of them with it. And shading does tend to help with, you know, being able to make stuff look better. Might put these up one, or maybe wait. Let's make this. Bring that down. Does that look better? Nope, sure doesn't. Yeah, we'll keep it there. So I gave him the hunter kind of eyes. There's a character in the game that's like a hunter sort of type, and they have those eyes. Alright. I think I prefer this to the older one. That just doesn't translate. So we'll just do that maybe. Well, you know, he doesn't really have that there, does he? I was debating whether to make these bigger. Like, you know, so I can get more detail out of them, but I don't know. I think I might get diminishing returns doing that. Need some consistency on the legs, though, I think. Well, one could easily scoff at the novel's spicy nature, the depth and yearning that Oscar and Guinevere share lights the proper spark for the love story's heat. Caleb Widowgask. I already have my fan on, Gensha. It's it's already hot in here. We don't need to make it worse. God damn. Exterminator, I would not be surprised at all if there was a movie for Tusk Love eventually. Technically, you pooping? Jester is by far and away my favorite character in a TTRPG setting ever. I think it's a stroke of pure genius, that character, honestly. Critical Role, man. Critical Role. Also, what's with the color change, Exterminator? What's up with that? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Steven? What are you doing? Stop this. Go back, please. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. I didn't want to see a blue usernames. Fine. I mean, it matches the J, doesn't it? Also, guys, I think I'm gonna redo the yeah, I'm gonna redo the badges, like at least the one Steven has is the 9-month. I'm gonna redo them. Yes, it's a J. What you think it was? Is it not clear that's a J? No. I'm gonna redo the 9-month. What do you mean? What do you mean what? What designs was I thinking? I'm just gonna redo the 9-month one because I don't think the gold on gold, like, I think it just ruins the silhouette of the J itself, you know? So I'm just gonna redo that one. I was doing like a J, like I was like, oh, what's more than like a gold J? Like, what if you're just surrounded by gold, like gold coins or something? I don't know. Ah, got it, got it. Well, you gotta reply to him then, Exterminator, or else I look like an asshole. Thought I was an arm flexing. You thought I was an arm flexing this whole time? Oh my god. God damn it. Does it really not look like a J? I'm paranoid it doesn't actually look like a J now, guys. I'm gonna have to redo all of them. If you can think of any other ideas, I'd be open to them. We can change it up. Does now that you say it. Ugh. It's just what I want to hear. You know, if you squint, I guess. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Shit. Alright, let's see. Recluse really needs... There we go. That's a good one. Boom. Maybe an anchor? Guys. Please. That explains why there are other colors. Oh boy. Yeah, and what a sample size I have, Gensha. 1 in 3 people so far think it looks like a fucking arm flexing. That was a hook and you're trying to hook us in? Oh, yeah. That too. It can be two things. God damn. Shit. Alright, let's make this into like a dress instead, maybe. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Am I drawing that on Waters thing? There we go. Alright. That looks a bit better. Nice. I would have to tend to agree with you, Gensha. Sorry. Sup, Loco? What's up, dude? How's it going? Alright. Let's, see if we can't find an arrangement for these guys, and then I'll start on some shading. So, I'd have to do it like... Guess I would kind of have to do it. What's up, Rodrigo? How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's your day been? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to do some flipping of Mr. Wilder here. go. Well, I'm only on the thanks page of the book before it starts, but someone being thanked has a PhD in orc studies, and now I really want to know if that's a real thing. Well, there are... Like, I know it's probably not, but I really want it to be, and I want to know how I can get a PhD in orc studies. There is, do you ever, watch any content from the Tolkien professor, Gensha? We're about to get real nerdy right now. He literally teaches, Tolkien works, and yeah, you can go on YouTube. I watch him all the time. He's awesome. And yeah, he's been on that podcast with Dominic Monaghan and blanking on the guy's name, Merry Pippin from Lord of the Rings. But yeah, he's great. So there are people that take courses in Lord of the Rings. They literally study Lord of the Rings, and it's like, today we'll be reading this, like they do like a page, a lecture or something, and then they discuss it and shit. That would be so awesome. I would love that. There are a moment the UK really loves tokens, so maybe they do have some kind of Oh, this is in America. This is an American professor that does this. I'm creating a world so complex and interesting that there's professor giving out degrees and the stuff he made up. I know, right? That's crazy. But if anything deserves that, it's gotta be Lord of the Rings, right? I mean, what else? Oh boy. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Brendan. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. See if you can... Oh no. This is... Ugh. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just do that. F it. Does that look weird? What's up, Gabe? How's it going, dude? Your Lord of the Rings repo crossover fanfic. Hey, I've come to peek thy pixels. Why does that sound wrong? Welcome in, Brendan. Have a good look. Hope you're well. You a fellow pixel artist yourself? Is that how you found your way here? Alright. Okay. Now we have to figure out where that pixel is coming from, huh? you. Not you. Ah, you're the culprit, Revenant. God damn it. Alright, let's get these lined up, shall we? Do we have Pixarist? Don't worry about me. Come for the pixeling by John Pixels. Ah, no, you're good, you're good. All good. Glad to have you here. Sign-ups from the fall, Gabe. Alright. Syllabus is received when you register. Oh, God. Would you, Gabe, if you were a professor, do you think, you know, what kind of professor do you think you'd be? You think you'd be like pretty harsh? Pretty lenient? What do you reckon? Are you going to give out a lot of assignments? Or are you just going to chill? Why? I kind of agree, Exterminator. I kind of just agree already. I mean, God, you're gonna try, Exterminator, but honestly, like, it's just not. Gabe's gonna come after you and just like destroy your whole career. All right, let's move you here. Let's get consistent with those legs, and then think it's funny if I put Revenant right next to Guardian. That's good. Alright. I think we cut this off. Alright. Then there. There. Okay, yeah, she's too small. Alright, we gotta figure out Duchess here. That's probably enough. Okay, so far so good. All right. Okay. Maybe undo that. Hold on. Alright, so that means we bring you down. There we go. That means we bring you here, right? Then oh, we got some song requests. those on. There we go. Small Town, thank you so much for 8 months, dude. Appreciate it. Check your last. No. How about no, Gabe? How about no? I'm just here for the cute streamer. Where? I don't see him. Don't worry. I'm kidding, Gabe. Funny enough, I was gonna to college to be a high school. Really? I did not know that. You're gonna be a high school teacher? Oh, no, alright. Yeah, right. Right. That's cool though, man. What would you have taught? That's the same, at least for us, our equivalent of history. Got it. History, huh? That'd be awesome. I think you'd be a great teacher, Gabe. I think a teacher and a professor are vastly different things, though, you know what I mean? Like, it's... Professors... A good professor is not always, and probably not usually, a good teacher. Let's be real. Let's just be real for a second here. All right. What if we do that? Thought it would have been... I thought you would have done well. That chapter's closed for you. I mean... Is it? You could always do it anyway, Gabe. Like, it's actually not too late. My mom never went to, like, or finished her, like, her degree, or she wanted to do, like, sociology and stuff. You know, she's in her 60s, and she just went ahead and did it there a couple years ago, and yeah, now she's like working, or she was working in the college. Retired now, but she had a whole career in like telecommunications, and she finally did what she wanted to do, which is awesome. There we go. Okay. You just don't have the desire. Fair enough. I can see that. We all like, I mean, also something that a teacher of mine taught me early on, which stuck, was, I mean, just because you have a passion for something 1 minute doesn't mean that's gonna remain, and you always have to be flexible and adapt if you feel like you need, you know? Because he was like, well, you know, he used to teach just chemistry, and then he loved that for a while, and then, you know, he got bored of it and then wanted to do something else, so he started teaching math as well. And yeah, I mean, because why not, right? Let's just do that. All right. Cool. That's a noodle arm, if I ever saw one. There we go. You're liking it, Gabe? I'm not totally convinced yet, but I made some improvements today. Oh, what the? Oh, fuck. Every time. There we go. Take that money, watch it burn. Oh, but I'm not that old, young. Alright. What's up, Tanner? How's it going, dude? How are you doing? If it isn't the pixely guy, it is me. In the flesh, not in the pixels. How you doing, Tanner? Hope your day's been well. Oh, I have more requests, do I? I need to, Gabe, I need to try to see if I can set you up with the playlist so you can approve these for me. Save me having to do them. Alright. I gotta put a mod to work, right? I mean, that's what they're for. Alright. Managed to get the rest of the week off? That's awesome. What are you planning to do at that time? You planning anything at the moment or what? My focus has been XCOM, which, oh man, Gabe, it's such a great fucking mission right before stream. Oh my god. It was like, you know, one of the ones where you, like, what in the fuck? Okay. Did I not ban this? I banned something else, didn't I? Why would I? There we go. Don't you dare. Alright. Really sets the mood for pixeling? Yeah, nah. Sorry, can I just start talking about exclamation and stop? Sorry. So, yeah, so is that one, I was... It's the mission where you have to defeat, like, one of the, Chosen. So this is the second one I'm doing, which is the Hunter. And they're, like, notoriously very difficult missions. But I did the whole thing flawless, and I'm like, I was buzzing, man. No injuries, no nothing. And, yeah. I was happy with that. Alright. But I've been doing that. I've been playing XCOM, and I've been watching rewatching, because I've already seen this season, but I'm rewatching some Hell's Kitchen right now. I fucking love Hell's Kitchen, dude. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Like, I'm not, like, a huge fan of reality TV, like too much in general, but I make an exception for that. Alright. What's up, Mel? How's it going? Welcome in. Are we doing good? Cool art? Oh, thank you. It's hard to know, like, because I do a mix of, you know, more detailed art versus, like, low-res art, if you want to call it that. What's up, Rodrigo? What happened? No, we're not doing fucking Gangnam Style. What's with these requests, dude? I'm not approving that. What did you... Gotcha. Is Hell's Kitchen the one where he goes to the restaurant? No. That's Kitchen Nightmares. You do like... Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares is fun. But, yeah, I don't know. My favorite of the MasterChef, Hell's Kitchen, or Kitchen Nightmares is definitely... I like all of them. And I've watched a lot of each, but, yeah, it's Hell's Kitchen for me. I just can't get enough of it. But it's hard to, if you're stressed at work or something like that, it's not the kind of thing I want to be watching personally. I just get even more stressed hearing people barking orders and cursing at each other, but, yeah, but when you're stress-free, it's kind of nice just to watch other people suffer. Shark Tank clips, that's also a good one. Just so you can see other people sweat up there, you know? You're like, all I'm thinking about when I'm watching Shark Tank is like, oh, thank fuck that's not me. Because they're just like, give me all the numbers. Like, I'm like, why does that say that they're a bad you know, if they can't remember a precise number or something, I'm like, so what? Fucking just in reality, you're gonna just look that up. You're gonna find out. I don't think it's like a boon to have someone just like memorize every number in their company, their sales, their profits, and like to the exact cent. Ah, Gabe, thank you so much for gifting Mel a sub. I appreciate it, dude. I had to stop watching Shark Tank because of the secondhand stress. But I gotta say, like, the Shark Tank, I mean, I know they're, like, wealthy people and, whatever, but it's just a lot of times they haven't a fucking clue what they're doing, you know? They're just, like, they're just guessing. Like, the sheer number of things that they didn't invest in that ended up being hugely successful later down the road. And I'm just like, well, then they're just guessing. Every single time they're just guessing. Or having a gut call about something. Or they don't like the way someone's fucking dressed or whatever. I'm like, okay. I think it's more than you going to a business meeting with potential investors and haven't come prepared with them. Like, you shouldn't necessarily know it off the top of your head. You should be prepared with it for an investor meeting. I mean, sure, but at an investor meeting, I would probably have a laptop with me or something so I could get all that for them handy. I don't know. Obviously, there's certain numbers, certain things you should know and be prepared for. But, like, sometimes what I'm saying, Gensha, is that they ask for, like, give me your turnover this quarter, this quarter, this quarter, this quarter for the past, like, 5 years. And I think it's, I don't know. I mean, usually they know it, though. So fair play to them, but that's tough, though. It's tough. Tough thing to do. Scrub Daddy is a good one, yeah. Is definitely a social thing more than anything, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's true to how investor meetings go in general. I don't know, but all right. I'm gonna make you. Some of the pictures are so good, but someone's like, why did you even come on the show? Yeah. I mean, some people do that just for the joke of it all, and I remember there was some guy, whether it was YouTube or something, and he just said that, like, for fun, him and his friends sue each other to get themselves onto Judge Judy. Just to be on it, and I'm sure there's equivalents of that for Shark Tank. Like, they just pretend that they have a company, or they start one real quick and then just to get on the show. Yeah, some people are crazy, dude. But hey, if that's how you entertain yourself. Okay. I think we're getting more shape out of that. And we can't, of course, forget the quivers. Okay. So what I'm going to do instead for this is that. Want to start a company real quick? That would be so much effort for just the joke of it, but hey, you know, some people do it. Let me... Whoa, what did I do? I don't know. Does that translate, guys? Like, I'm trying to do the arrows in his quiver, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't really have much room to do them. Maybe I don't do individual ones. Maybe I do like a bundle or something. That might be better. Have you met me when it comes to committing to bits? Honestly, though, Steven, like, you could go on Shark Tank and just present your plushies, you know? Alright. Take care, Mel. Thanks for stopping in. Ever heard of Fiverr? Sure have. Yeah. I think Steven could go on Shark Tank and sell those plushies, you know what I mean? Why not? One of my friends in college was trying really hard to get entered into a reality dating show just for the fun of it. Oh my god. Yeah. I know someone that got very, very close to getting on Love Island. Um, just hilarious. Can you imagine? I don't know if anyone here watches Love Island, but has that show's kind of like, it's not really, not many people are watching that these days, are they? Oh god, you know what I might have to do, honestly, is just do a two-tone for this. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Ugh, God. Let's try a different one. I don't know. Totally don't watch it. That's weird. It's not weird at all. Nah, I used to watch Love Island. Don't anymore, but it used to be entertaining, I think. I mean, it's pretty much just, I mean, the conversations are pretty entertaining sometimes with how there's just sometimes there's nothing going on between, you know, two ears, you know? They're just like, they're just talking for the sake of talking. Survivor's insanely popular. I've watched clips, I've watched, you know, certain challenges. I've never watched a whole season of Survivor, though. If I was to watch it, Gabe, what, or if anyone else watches Survivor, what's a good season to start with? Oh, Amazing Race. Yeah. Oh, Big Brother. God, that was, yeah. I was never into Big Brother now, to be honest. Should try out for Survivor. You first. The show Traitors? What's that? I've not even heard of that, Small Town. Amazing Race. I remember, The only like full season I watched of that was when Bernie Burns was on it from Rooster Teeth back in the day. Because I was really into Rooster Teeth at the time. What's happening with them anyway? Are they coming back? Alright, let's move you down then. Traders are a reality show where players work together to earn money, but some are secretly traders trying to eliminate the others. Each night... Oh. So, okay, let me read on first before I ask that question. Each night someone is murdered by the traders and the group votes to banish who they think is lying. If the faithful catch all the traders, they win. If not, the traders steal the prize. Deception strategy and trust are key. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So how many of each then, Small Town? How many traders versus how many faithful, I guess you call them? And how long does it, like, run for? 3 traders? No one knows who they are. Every night, they all meet at a round table and discuss the events that happened, and then they vote for who they think is a traitor. 20 to 30 people overall. Holy shit. God damn. I'll give it a watch. Sure, why not? So, regarding Survivor... See, the remix here is like... Regarding Survivor, Hulu has 8 seasons, but Paramount Plus has all the seasons. Which streaming platform? Well, I mean, yeah, I'll find a way to watch it, Gabe, but I'm just more asking, like, the... like which particular season is a good one. Like, I don't know what, you know, what I'm even looking for with that question. But I'll leave that up to you. It's again, empty feeling, got no rhythm. Oh, that's what's wrong. Yep. Solved. Let's actually make you smaller. There you go. I also just realized that he's holding the fucking string, not the actual handle of the bow. So let me fix that. All right. Let's do... What are we gonna do? Like a... grayish, maybe? Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so it looks something like that. I might shade it now. We're gonna see what the shading looks like. Yeah, this is a good one. I like the song. 20 overall in season 1, 3 of which are traders. Got it. Okay. And the cast of traders is all former contestants of other reality shows like Big Brother Survivor. Oh, that's cool. I have no idea what Big Brother is, so I'm really avoided it. And so Big Brother is like, God, it's been ages now since, like, I was a kid when. It's basically like people are locked up together in a house, like not a house, like a big fucking, yeah, like a night, like you know, if you've seen Love Island, kind of like that, but like I think they're pretty much, they're not on an island itself. It's basically they're just in this big building, and yeah, they like. People get eliminated from it, I think, by people vote them out, much like Love Island. And also, I think the key feature of it, like the thing it introduced, I think, was like the diary room, which is basically just like, and there's Celebrity Big Brother and there's normal Big Brother, right? So, you know, obviously, I think the Celebrity one was more popular. But, yeah, people would just be called to the diary room where it would just be like a producer or someone asking them, you know, questions about how things are going, and they would talk straight to cam. I think that was like pretty new for the time. But I think Love Island came in, just, you know, subverted all of that and kind of, you know, expanded on it and stuff, you know. Season 2 also had a former Speaker of the House of Commons. What the fuck? What? And the host of the USA one is Alan. Oh, cool. Auction house gossip, touch each other, argue, then go home, basically. Survivor suggestions, season 16, 19, Micronesia, Samoa, season 7, Pearl Island, season 28. Okay, goddamn. And you can watch. Alright, thanks, Gabe. Appreciate it. Should I watch Survivor first or Trader first? That's the question. Cast your votes now. I could totally see Gabe winning on Survivor, honestly. Alright. Isn't, like, the trick in Survivor is to not be too good at challenges, right? Because you get voted out. Isn't that a thing? Higher than the Empire State. Oh, what a song. Falling down, I'll carry you home. You're hearing static? Hang on. Can you hear static now? Is it gone? It was the fan. Okay, okay, okay. I was wondering. I needed the fan, dude. I'm hot as fuck. We'll leave it off for the moment. But I reserve the right to turn it back on. It's alright. I don't need it right now anyway. Okay. Let me... Does it look better or worse with the shading? For those who've played Hollow Knight and know the art style, or not played Hollow Knight, but at least know the art style of Hollow Knight, does it look more or less representative of it? Because we're using this guy as a little test run here. Book update. Okay, so I'm only one chapter in because I've been watching stream. But I would say there was already a twist I was not expecting in the first few pages that has you more interested. Interesting. Very interesting. Question. Well, only answer if you know the look, what like Hollow Knight looks like. Because you know shading is generally a good idea, but I want to know if it looks more or less Hollow Knighty with shading or without shading. I'm not sure, honestly. Let's try you then. Okay. All right. We'll do shading. Fuck it. We'll do it. It's just gonna. It's gonna allow me to better like translate or communicate what the shapes are. So we're just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Okay. Yeah. I think I prefer the shading too. It's close, but see. Let me see. Oh. Okay. What are you guys doing right now? During stream? Playing anything fun? I know Gench is reading Tusk Love. D&D prep, nice. Some yarn work. Made dinner and reading. What you make for dinner, Gensha? Drummer in Los Santos vibing. Tomorrow, my mate. What's that word? Meti? Youth lawn care program starts again. Just some fish. Métis. So you say it. Got it. What is that, Small Town? Youth lawn care program. Rick Beto did a little video, but it's actually kind of fucked up. About what? AI bans. Gotcha. Yeah. I just don't. AI is like, the problem is it's a useful tool, right? to do things that, you know, you don't necessarily want to do. You know, gets rid of the tedium from certain things. Certainly does at my job. But it's overused. And then especially when it gets used in art, I'm like, why? Like the entire point. It defeats the entire point of what art is. If like you have a machine do it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, is someone like I don't know. It's just I don't understand. It's so fucking dumb. Like if you want to look at something real quick, like an AI thing made, okay, yeah. Like remember we did the Danny DeVito AI mashup things before, but that's just like because it's funny, not because it's like, oh, we want to actually make something that looks good or you can sell. But people do it. People try. All right. On an unrated note, I watched a review from a guy on YouTube named John Strife for E33. It's 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds long. It's a pretty good review, though. I watched this guy, Dr. Mick, and he just started. He's, no fluff. I'm sure, yeah. I might take a look at it, Gabe, honestly. He says first, Dr. Mick. Yeah. Yeah, I watch him like fair amount. But yeah, he episode 2 of Expedition 33. Like I've wanted to play Expedition 33 since it came out. I'm like, oh my god, that'll be such a great thing. So if you don't know, Dr. Mick is a therapist, and yeah, therapist plays. But haven't seen it yet. At the top of the thing, it's not a spoiler or anything, Gabe, but it just turned me off the series. It was like, oh yeah, I'm doing the. I think there's a setting for like. Is there a setting for like auto parry or something? It was like, yeah, episode 1, I already know I hate the combat. I'm like, what? Everyone's entitled to their opinions, okay? But it just kind of soured my mood for watching him go through it. And I know that's not the point. I get it. It's not the point at all. But it just kind of was like, huh? What? That's okay. But it's also okay for me to be like, I don't really want to, I'm not really in the mood to watch you, you know, critique the game, even if it's just this, the psychological stuff. I don't know. I was like, huh. Cause like he's entitled to that opinion, but at the same time, when I'm watching it now, all I'm really thinking when the combat rolls around is, oh, like he hates this. I'm like, why? No, he did try it. He did try it, but like he tried like one fight and kind of set it from there. Oh, maybe that was it, Gensha. Maybe that was it. Auto succeed QTEs. I wasn't sure what exactly it was. I never used it, but yeah. But I don't begrudge him using that feature. That's fair game. But he said he hates the, or like it's just not for him or whatever, the combat. I'm like, oh. That's just kind of like, eh. But why though? It's really good though. All right. I think I'm liking this shading, guys. I think I am liking the shading. It's just not as flat, you know what I mean? Iron has got some like chainmail stuff going on here, so we're gonna try this. See how that translates. Get rid of this one, that's too much. Oh, they did, Gensha? No, I didn't see that. I saw though that they finally, well, maybe last week or the week before, they finally finished the uh Elden Ring series. Fully done. And yeah, honestly, got a little choked up with their final episode. I was like, oh wow. Because they, they clearly loved doing that series. And if you've, if you watch the episode, you kind of see what I mean. But yeah, some good stuff. don't think I want to do this. I'm gonna be consistent on the shades here. Alright. Sorry. Missing a lot of messages here, guys. I'm sorry about that. Started watching a playthrough from Reactor I kind of like. Unfortunately, the first episode was spent at least 60 to 70% reading chat instead of watching the game. Won't be continuing with that playthrough from them. Damn. Yeah. That might just be the first episode though. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I get it. It's like, it depends. Like if I don't watch someone all that much, then like watching a chatting portion isn't necessarily for me. And I'll go to see their reactions of like the biggest moments of a game or something like that, you know? If it's someone that I know or something like that, then I'm all for the chatting portion. That's my favorite part of it. So, you know, it depends on the nature of your relationship with that sort of creator, you know? Watch some clips of Sebi Webb's play E33. I'm unfamiliar. He's hilarious and constantly compares E33 different Final Fantasies. I'm sure I probably have seen. I probably just don't know the name, but I recognize the creator, honestly. Probably Loco. I'll have to look him up, though. Answer your question earlier about the lawn thing. Sorry. I have to, when I'm doing the art, just be patient with me because I'm just in it, you know what I mean? And I gotta get through it. It's great. Owning a lawn care business is something I always wanted, and this is the closest thing. Outside all day smelling fresh cooked grass. Great. Oh, my tier indigenous people during the summer and the team lead for a group of kids, usually around 15 years old, and we go around town and other nearby towns to help 55 plus with lawn care work. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's awesome, man. I bet that's so much fun and very rewarding as well. Speaking of Elden Ring, there's another DLC coming out soon. Well, I saw one thing of that. Is this true? What's happening with this? I saw one mention of it somewhere, but like I never followed up because I assumed it was bullshit. Reading chat during the initial. Oh, that's. Oh, sorry, Gabe. I misunderstood. Oh, I misunderstood. No, that's terrible. I thought you meant like of the video, they didn't start the game for the first 70% of it and then started it. You're telling me they just chatted through. Oh. Yeah, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Get the hell out of here. Oh my god. Jeez. That's insane. So you have on the DLC stuff. Announced back in April, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition will bring From Software's magnum opus to the Nintendo Switch 2, consisting of the base game, blah 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 blah. This blah, blah, blah. Okay. As soon as I hear Switch 2 for something like that, I'm just gone. Oh, same with Exterminator, yeah. I'm just gone. Like I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest. Um yeah, I just I don't know. I I don't want to knock it and not try it, but like stuff that is on a handheld in general, and especially the Switch because it's, you know, not very powerful at all. I just don't understand wanting to play, you know, graphically heavy or like, you know, those sorts of games on handhelds. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, there's so many great games that are particularly good for handhelds. Stardew Valley being one of them. And I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't get it, man. They're different. Oh my god. Um, yeah. That's not. That's different. Go back to my Spotify. Oh, right. Let's say announce a new Smash Bros. I don't care about Nintendo. I really, really loved like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Loved those. Like, I'm not a Nintendo hater by any means, but like, they have their niche, and I think they should stick to it. You know. Probably use the shade tool for this, but I'm not really bothered. It's interesting the Digimon story, Time Stranger, hasn't announced a Switch release. Seen some theories it's because the original Switch couldn't handle it, and apparently Nintendo was stingy with Switch 2 developer kits. That's interesting. I mean, you're in for a disastrous release if you deny potential developers the tools they need to make games in your platform. Like, that seems crazy to me. Let's try that. So whenever you make a shade, a little color theory for you guys. You see on this hue, value, saturation. So whenever you have a color and you want to make a shade, something darker, you obviously decrease the value so it gets closer to black. You increase the saturation and you shift the hue slightly towards bluey purple. If you're making a highlight, the value obviously goes up, the saturation goes down, and then you hue shift slightly towards yellow. Because I guess in reality, when the sun hits, it's like gives it more of a yellowy tone. So yeah, that's just something for you there. So that's what I've been doing this whole time, basically. I think I want a lot of shading on this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do another shade that's even darker. So value down, saturation up. We're already basically on purple, so you don't really have to move it much, but we'll move it anyway. Just gonna reduce the amount of shading here by a little bit. You off, Loco? Alright, take care, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You seen the launch trailer of Cast and Chill? No? Do you wanna DM me a link? Small town? Surprised when I heard that. I don't know, true. Just something I've heard mentioned by video game YouTuber. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I missed this message, Gabe. You'll have 2 new classes to pick from. More armor sets, extra weapons, and new looks for your trusty steed, Torrent. Interesting. Doesn't really sound like a proper DLC, but I don't know. I don't need any more Elden Ring stuff anyway. Like, you know, I absolutely adore the game, but just work on the next thing. That's all you gotta do now. Thank you. I got it. Thanks, Milton. Um, so let me see. Redo this. Yeah, no. I don't know. We're just gonna leave it like that. I don't want to go crazy with highlights. Like I do have some, but I mean, Hollow Knight is kind of particularly, you know, dark and moody kind of. So trying not to lean into that too much. Focus on the shading, you know. We'll see though. I might change my mind. Shall be in shade. Close to 50k channel points. Do you have any idea what you're gonna request? Another Lord of the Rings rewatch? I think I've rewatched Lord of the Rings maybe twice a year, maybe more. You haven't watched it this year? Slacking, man, slacking. It was during the pandemic. Hey, at least you've watched it. Some people have never watched it, you know what I mean? Raise your hand if you have never watched Lord of the Rings here. It's okay. No shame. It's fine. We'll just have to fix that. It's totally okay. Alright, Fan needs to go back on, guys. I'm sorry. Best scene in the trilogy? Sam's speech about the story to Frodo, about not giving up. That's my answer. I cry literally every time. I cry like a little bitch every fucking time. And that's okay. But it hits me in my heart. I can't help it. Just thinking about it again. Stop it, Gabe! Stop! I can't even hear the line. I can't even hear the line in my head. I will cry. I can't. It's the fucking best written shit. Like, it's so good. It's just so good, man. Like, because it's so fundamental, too, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be a complicated theme or anything. Like, it just has to be good shit and hit you. And it doesn't even have to be something that, like, you even resonate with, like, in your actual life. But, like, you know, you could maybe empathize with instead. And yeah, just fucking good shit, man. Might do a little fixing at Duchess in a bit. Right of the Rohirrim, yeah. Yep. I mean, there's so many to choose from. Just far too many. Species that are the cure to depression. No joke. Like, I don't know. I felt down before, and just that scene is just like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. No. Oh, that came out last year? No. Aragorn beheaded the Uruk-hai in Fellowship is the scene that jumps in your head. Yeah. You know what I'm sick of, though, with hearing about, like, scenes like that, Small Town, and, like, other scenes with Aragorn in them? It's just, like, for the billionth time, someone be like, oh, did you know that, like, he actually had to hit that knife out of the... when it was thrown at him, and... oh, did you know it broke his toe? And I'm like, shut the fuck up! Yes! Fucking of course I know! What do you think this is? I've known since I was, like, 2 years old. Easier question, best scene from each movie? Oh, fuck, dude. It's a good question. Let me art and ruminate on it. Okay. From Fellowship. Oh, see you, Exterminator. Have a good night, man. From Fellowship, maybe my favorite scene is, you know, entering the tavern and, you know, seeing Strider for the first time, and then, you know, just the fucking, just that whole vibe is the most sort of start to a D&D campaign ever, you know, and I just love it. It's fantasy like that, and sort of it's like a fantasy adventure, you know, at its core is kind of right there in that scene and the following scenes. So maybe that. The Sam speech is in Two Towers, so I'll say that. Right? I believe so. And then, I mean, if we're not, yeah. I think then Return of the King. I mean, yeah, like Rise of the Rohirrim is kind of fucking just too epic to not say that. Oh, actually, do you know what? Fellowship, a secondary one, is honestly just the whole intro is magic to me, you know? Another great one. I mean, there's too many speeches. That's a fucking great one. That's a great one, Gabe. Yeah, and honestly, yeah, that the whole call to adventure with Frodo and Gandalf is amazing. I mean, all of it's great. Like, they really just nailed it all, didn't they? There's no that's the thing. There's no weakness to the trilogy in any scene in my eyes, you know? Truly nothing. All right. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Alright. Wrong layer again. There we go. Barmer's Last Stand, also great. Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, Small Town, yeah. Aragon prays the hobbits at the end. You bow to no one. Oh, boy. What are you guys doing to me here? What are you trying to do? Let me see. Maybe we can do like a... Sorry guys, when I'm in it, I'm just in it, you know? And I kind of gotta just see it through. So bear with me. Sweet. Awesome. Then for Raider, gonna do a little decrease saturation. There's no color, so that doesn't matter. Value goes up. Gonna give this an extra little shine. There we go. Nice. Done. Okay. We're done. For now, anyway. I'll see. I'll ruminate whether I should post this yet or not. Oh man. Thanks. Well, I'll have to figure out what I'll be drawing next. Exactly. We have some options. When Gandalf shows up to the battle at Helm's Deep, it's also peak. Pretty much anything Gandalf does is pretty much like just hype as shit, or the most like the deepest thought you've ever heard. You know, the most fundamental thing that you're just like, fuck, dude, that hits me right here. Put the options on a wheel and spin it. Is everyone doing wheels now? Is that what we're doing? Is this the era of the wheel? Maybe. I don't really want to do it by wheel, though. I don't want it to be random because I kind of, you know, 1 minute I'm in the mood to draw a particular thing and the next time I'm not, you know, so we'll, I'm going to actually undo this highlight on Recluse because, sure, that's fabric. Why would that be? I don't dig it. I don't dig it so much anymore. Alright. Sweet. Pixelated Lord of the Rings. Something Lord of the Rings would be cool. What? Alright, if I was to draw something from Lord of the Rings, what would you think would be a good thing to do for that? Trying to think, like, there's so many options. There's so many options. Mines of Moria, that would be good. That would be fun. Would you do, like, maybe, like, a Balrog or something like that, Gabe? Like, that could make for a fun drawing. Gandalf squaring off with the huge demon on the bridge. The Balrog, yeah. No, that could be cool. That's pretty... Or Gandalf... Yeah, no, that would probably be better. I was gonna say maybe him squaring off against the Witch King, but... I don't know. The halls and the pillars and them in the middle. That could be cool. With the... Like the massive hall with the big pillar escape, like where, yeah. Where they get surrounded. Yeah. That could be cool. I think the only issue with that one, Gabe, is that there's not a lot of light in it, which, like, you might get a bit monotony. But what you could do for that is, because they do have torches, right? So you could, yeah, like, that could be fun. That could be a good one. Yeah. I also like the Balrog idea just because you could do a really nice silhouette of that, which would translate pretty well. We'll see, though. Throw a dart at the board. I need a dartboard for that. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna look at this again tomorrow, not on stream. And then I'll be able to see better what I want changed. But I think it looks a lot better than it did. I think the shading worked out. It just adds more depth always, and fuck it. Even though Hollow Knight doesn't really have it, I need that sort of depth for this. What's up, Yoda? How's it going? We're just about to end stream, so sorry about that. But appreciate you stopping in. Pillars, them small, mid-ground, Gandalf's light, dark, orcs everywhere, Balrog, and the fire in the background in the corner. That's a lot, though. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff, Gabe, to shove into one thing. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to do some research. Suck it up. Fuck you. Not that I can't do it. I'm just saying that it's like, it might just be a bit too much for the piece. Like, like, you know, you gotta focus on something. The best art is like, there's a singular focal point, and that just sounds like there's the fucking fire of the torch, there's the Balrog, there's like all this other shit, you know? Yeah, I do shit on your furry story, because it was the way you introed that. I was like, what the fuck? It was just so out of nowhere. But I guess, yeah, it's normal because you said it, and half the people you said it to were like in that furry conversation before, so I don't fucking know. Shut on itself, lol. Best artwork is sitting in the bottom right. Stop, Yoda, stop it. Did you use that as your background, by the way, Yoda? It was the Clear Obscure one, right? That's something that could be fun. That's awesome. Yeah, that could be fun if I did like sort of large size 1920 by 1080 pixel art just for desktop backgrounds. That could be fun. All right. Gabe's got to watch some Lord of the Rings, so we got to call it. Just because Gabe said that. Oh, you're doing a marathon? Oh, I thought you were just like doing it day by day, each movie. Fuck that. No way. I've done the extended edition marathon before, Gabe, when I was you know, teenager, and fucking no, I'm never doing that again. It was absolute torture. My eyes felt like they were gonna tear out of my face at the end of that. No, thank you. Yes, you can. I believe in you, Gabe. You can watch just one. All right. Fair enough. All right, guys, we're gonna call it there. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And yeah, have a good rest of your weeks. And for those of you Americans,